Hello, fourth graders. It's Miss Leon. We are moving on to the next phase in our learning, dividing using algorithm. I'm giving you a little picture here of what it kind of looks like when you have numbers in a division problem. You have what they call the dividend right here in the division house, the divisor on the outside, and then the quotient. I'm going to put another picture with this so that way you can get a better idea of what these things mean. Okay, we have this fact family pyramid that we've used before. We have the biggest number, a small number A, and then a small number B that goes right here. The dividend is the biggest number that we have in our division problem. Then we have our divisor, the thing that we are dividing by. And then we have our quotient, that is the answer to a division problem. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that a little bit more so you can see that. All right, so when we go on to do our division problems, remember that your dividend is your biggest number. You're dividing it, by a divisor, and then your answer is the quotient. So we are going to go on and we're going to look at a quick video to help us remember the steps in dividing using algorithm. Please remember that when we divide using an algorithm, it is very important that we do all of these steps so that we know what we're doing.
Hey there, Clam. What you doing?
Ooh, I don't get it. I don't understand.
What's wrong? What don't you understand?
Long division. I don't know where to start or what to do. Oh no!
Don't you worry. I can help. Just remember the first letters of Daddy, Mother, Sister, and Brother.
What?
The first letters, D, M, S, and B. It's an easy way to remember the steps. Here, I'll show you. Daddy is divide. Mother is multiply. Sister is subtract. And brother is bringing down. Then repeat the steps.
Ooh, yeah, I see. Daddy, mother, sister, and your brother. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Ooh, thank you, Vale.
Okay, that video was Miss Leon's goofy but funny little way to remember the steps of using algorithm or your mama's math for dividing. Daddy, divide, mommy or mother to multiply, sister, subtract, brother, bring down, and then we repeat. So let's go ahead and practice a few problems just so if you get a little bit confused, you have something to look back on to help you. Okay, so the first problem in our example is 42 divided by 6. And that's saying 4 tens divided by 6 and 2 ones divided by 6. So here we go. I will say 4 divided by 6, I cannot do. That's like saying I have 4 pencils and 6 kids. Am I going to be able to divide that 4 pencils by 6 kids? No, I cannot. So just hold our place by putting an X there in that tens place, because I can't use any tens. It's very important that you hold that place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide 42 by 6. And by using our knowledge of fact families, I need to know what I could multiply 6 by to get as close to 42 without going over. So I'm going to divide 42 by 6, and that would be 7. 42 into 6 groups is 7. So 6 times 7, that's the mommy part, is 42. I'm going to then do the sister part, which is subtract. And 42, take away 42 is 0. And there is nothing to bring down. So my quotient, my answer is 7 in this example. The next example we have is 78 divided by 6. That's saying 7 tens divided by 6 and 8 ones divided by 6. So I'm going to go ahead, and since 7 is larger than 6, so this digit is larger than the divisor, I know that I can definitely use a number up here in the quotient. So 7 divided by 6. If I have 7 pencils and I divide it by 6 kids, each child is going to get 1 pencil. So that's dividing, that's daddy. Now I'm going to multiply. I'm going to multiply 6 times 1, and that is 6. I'm going to subtract, that's sister. 7 minus 6 is 1, and I'm going to bring down, that's brother, and that would be 8. Now I'm going to have to divide 18 divided by 6. Please notice that when we bring down, we only bring down one number at a time. So 18 divided by 6, divide daddy. So that would be 3. 6 times 3 is as close to 18 as you can get without going over. Multiply 6 times, and it's just this digit right here above where we were at. We were at the tens now, the tens, now we are at the ones. So 6 times 3 is 18. We're going to subtract 18 minus 18, that's sister. 0, and now there is nothing left to bring down, brother. Nothing left. So your answer would be 18 or 13, or your quotient is 13. Now our next example is 319 divided by 6. Because 3 is smaller than 6, I know that I will not have a digit in the hundreds place of this quotient. That's like saying 3 pencils divided by 6 kids. It doesn't work. So I need to hold this place value. I cannot divide 3 by 6. So I hold that place. All right, but I can take 31. I just include the number after 31 divided by 6. So I have to take 31 pencils and divide it into 6 kids and to see how many pencils each kid gets. So that would be 5, because 6 times 5 is as close to 31 as you can get without going over. That was dividing. Now multiply. 6 times 5 is 30. Mother. Now we're going to subtract, that's sister. 31 minus 30, and that is 1. Now we're going to bring down brother, that 9, and then we're going to repeat the steps again. we're going to divide 19 by 6. That's 19 pencils, 6 kids. So each kid would get 3 pencils, because 6 times 3 is as close to 19 as you can get without going over. 6 times 3 is 18. That's mother. Subtracting sister, 19 minus 18, that is 1. And there's nothing left to bring down. So this would mean that 1 is my remainder. I'm going to write that in green. Remainder. So I have my answer as 53, remainder 1. All right, let's get started.